No rest for the wicked.
At the frying pan.
There is no escape.
Race you.
Illusion shattered.
By royal decree. Boba, get them.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
At the frying pan.
Drop your weapons.
On reveal bite.
Shine down.
Boba, get them.
Justice will prevail. Stop right there.
You're toast.
As you wish me.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Shower me.
Born of ice and fog. My apologies. Off to the freezer. Access denied. Take flight.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in.
A burst of flavor. My apologies. Sakura swirl.
This domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey. Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depths. Ah, hopefully not. Surely not right. Please tell Paimon you're exaggerating.
Ah, you're back.
Sure is, but it was really, really scary in there.
Incredible. You did very well to brave all of that and still emerge victorious. Good work. Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank-and-file soldiers can comfortably fend them off.
Why do you sound weirdly excited about this? Don't go getting too bloodthirsty.
Oh, one other thing. We received a response from Yujing Terrace. Both the Tianxuan and the Kaiyang have agreed to establish a long-term partnership with the Traveler. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we may even be able to turn this ley line disturbance to our advantage. Moving forward, you'll have the full support of this garrison. While the disturbance remains active, the Millelith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish.
Oh, that's a big weight off our shoulders. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab them and shake all the secrets out. Or, who knows, maybe one day we'll run into some smart cookie who hands us a big thick book called Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Ley Lines.
Alright, well there you go, they've ruined it. There you go. Immediately, they've ruined it. Okay, so I did not mind this game mode, actually, at all. I thought, oh, there's no team restrictions. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it then. Nope. At least you can get the Primo Gems for free, I guess. I mean, that's the most important part. You can get those for free. That's the most important reward. So I guess that's fine. But they've immediately fucked it. This already really fucks things. Because, yeah, the first two bosses are designed for you to use the same team comps. So effectively, no matter what, you're gonna have to fuck one of your teams. Unless if you've pulled every character released since Natlan, then you'll be fine. So yeah, so Natlan bosses once again being fucking awful. It's not Hydrotolpa's fault. Hydrotolpa is a fine boss. It's this factor of Natlan 1 demands you to use the same team. Unless if you have Kniech. If you have Kniech, then you can use Kniech. Otherwise, you have to use the same team. I would definitely say the Lava Dragon is way harder than Hydrotolpa, though. But I mean, let's see. I will try this, but I don't have high hopes. I feel like they've immediately ruined it. Okay, I do have... Yeah, I do have a plan. Okay. Very unorthodox team. But it's like the only thing I can do. Okay, and who should I round out this team with? Actually, no. So my TV's sound glitches are now kicking in, which is great. Whoops. Let's just run Cloud Retainer. Also, this is a disgusting system here. This just encourages you to appease the meta. This is an awful system. It should not be this way. I don't know what you would have in its place, but this is awful. This is predatory. This is disgusting. This here, yeah, is just here to encourage you to use meta units. That's disgusting. This is horrible. Also, look at that. 3 4-stars. The rest of them, how many is that? So 3 4-stars out of 16 characters. Just 3 4-stars compared to 13 5-stars in this lineup. Perfect. Alright. I already know that like the difficulty jump apparently is huge. So I have a feeling I'm going to go from handling these quite easily to being extremely difficult. Along with their weapons and artifacts. I guess that's not too bad. That's not really any different to how the Abyss is. The artifact farming part of this is really pointless. Why? Just run fucking this instead of artifact domains. Unless it's really specific ones. It'd make more sense if it was talent book domains or weapon material domains. So you could, if you could get those materials from here instead, because those domains are way more painful. As a general rule, artifact domains are very chill, but talent book domains, some of them are really fucking hard, actually. Like the Mondstadt one, that is really hard. That one. Okay. Okay, there's an oversight I made here. And that is that Jilonan demands 2 people with elements. So we can't run Cloud Retainer. Should I just run Bennett so we always have a Pyro infusion? Yeah, I think I just have to do that. There's not really much else I can do. I could run a fucking just mono Pyro Linny. That could work. Maybe. Yeah, let's run Linny. I don't think Hu Tao's gonna work very well without buffers. Then again, Linny is probably in the same boat, so fuck it. Just Hu Tao. Brilliant. Okay. Great.
more! Let's light it up! Scraps of color. Scatter! I'm going in! Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Higher, higher! Here's my fire! Let's light it up! Bring it! Letting brave names echo! Delicate as silk! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Let's light it up! Teamwork is tea! Jaw's over!
Alright, so yeah, the challenge is already seemingly impossible. Already, there's 7 ranks, aren't there? Wow! You fucking scumbags! Can I swap teams? Is there a swap team button? No, there isn't. This is the only thing I can really see working I have. I do have our Haytham, but I think Chiori will be better damage. Let me run Raiden here, and if this doesn't work, then I do not have a team to do this. So yeah, this is the Paul Kinich or Mawika event, or you're fucked. Basically. Cool, glad to see we're doing that again. Again. Remember when they did it for the first time and people had a fit, and then some people were like, no, it's not a problem. Well, here you go, we've done it again. And I'm sure they'll do it again next month as well.
There is no escape.
And a month after that.
Nice
They'll
and
just
spicy.
keep
My
fucking
royal
doing it.
Final warning.
The game will keep getting worse.
Now you shall perish.
This just simply isn't sustainable for the game.
Wings of darkness.
Regardless of your thoughts on it, it's just not
You asked
sustainable.
for it. Not your weapon. Inazuma shines eternal.
The general player will not have all these characters. I only have these characters because I've been playing the game for years. And because I've spent a lot of fucking money.
Hands where I can see 'em. Fight midnight, fantastic. Torn to oblivion. Justice will prevail. Nice and spicy. You're toast. Wings of darkness. Come. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
We're like barely gonna make it. C2 Raiden rather. Okay. I think we got one-shotted.
On reveal dice. Eat this.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Hands where I can see 'em. Drop your weapons. Final warning. Stop right there.
Barely made it. C2 Raiden, C6 Chevra, C6 Sangling, C6 Fischl. All really well built. All of these characters are really damn well built. Like, that's a really good crit split on Raiden. 76 crit rate with 120 crit damage. That's a really good crit split by Raiden standards. Zhangling's not so hot, though. I'm hoping this will work just because, like, more damage output. Obviously, Hu Tao applies a lot of pyro. She's the best pyro applicator in the game, so yeah, she'll make that work. Now, the one problem here is, of course, it still has high pyro res, which is why I'm hoping Shuri can up the slack.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Hear the echoes of the valley! I'm going in! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Let engraved names act as delicate as silk! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
No, so this team doesn't clear.
Let the mountain's veins boil! I'm going in! Time to...
Alright, and I guess for the sake of seeing it, let's see how well this team does against this here. This is a C2 Farina, Escoffier, Garnier, and Ayaka. This team is extremely strong. This might be my strongest team from the damage tests I've done. This team hits really fucking hard. Of course, they make the start with 0 energy as well.
Born of ice and frost. Take flight.
Okay.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Adaptive frosting. The pinnacle of ice. For Rex Lapis. Whirling snow. Coming to art.
It is a little bit of a funky team rotation here.
No touching.
But it's fun, and I get to actually use Garnier in an endgame rival team, which is a win for me. I've never seen it do that move before. It means I love it when in endgame activities they give the bosses new moves, so you can't possibly practice them.
Access denied. Blaze over.
We're still,
Born of ice and frost.
we're still really struggling. We still may not make this.
A little moon boosh. At first, take flight. Coming to us. So then, access denied. This is long overdue.
Okay, so even then we did not make it a lot of time left. There you go. Okay, cool. So yeah, when you go over to this thing, you can loot any artifact set in the game. Which, cool. What's the point? It's pointless. Just go play the fucking artifacts domain. But not hard. There we go. So I don't get any rewards for that, do I? For one plus side I'll give it, this is probably better for testing your characters than the Abyss. So the Abyss need to fight through however many floors to get to wherever you want to test them. There's inconsistent Abyss buffs and such. Here, you don't seem to get any buffs or anything. It's just raw bullshit. So you can easily test your characters. So, yeah, this event is total bullshit on any difficulty past hard. I believe there's 7 fucking difficulty stages. After you unlock these 2, I think there's another... If you do these 2, I think there's another tier afterwards. Which gets you some weapon skins, I think. I'm not sure. So hard is fine. There's no problem with these 3 tiers. The bosses, they do not have a lot of health. You have complete freedom with your team compositions. This is fine, so at least the Primo Gems are secure. For now. Do not be surprised if they amp up the difficulty later. But for now, these 3 difficulties are totally fine, and they're the most important ones, so that's okay. Anything beyond that, though, is fucking stupid. This is a whale event. And even then, I'm not a whale, I'm a dolphin. But, like, even then, like, I'm using a Refinement 5 Wolffang with Ayaka, C2 Farina, Escoffier, who, of course, not a lot of people could afford to get. By the way, she's using a fucking 5-star weapon. Of course, here's my 5-star weapon, high investment Garnu, who is the most well-built character on my account after 2 years. That's a crit split of she gets 20% from her passive, so 66%, then another 15% from cryo resonance, so that's 80 crit rate there. Actually, no, yeah, she overcaps. Because I designed this I designed this for Burn Garnu. Because I did not think I would get a Scoffia. So maybe I could change this up a little bit in that case. Because actually, yeah, she overcaps crit then. So Malasasi brings her up to 82. Then her passive brings us up to 102. And then Cryo Resonance takes us up to 117. So yeah, Garnu is overcapped on crit rate. They absolutely should add in some kind of mechanic that overcapped crit rate gets converted into crit damage. Don't really have a good way to fix that. So I'll just have to deal with it. I mean, I could drop one of these artifacts which has a crit rate maybe for crit damage instead. But I mean, as you can see, they already have really high crit damage. These are extremely good artifacts. 40 crit value. 35 crit value, that's really good. That's mid-30s, 35 crit value. Right, like, a crit value of 20 is, like, good. I would say that's good. It took me, like, a year before I even got a 20 crit value artifact. Right? You are lucky if you even get a single 40 crit value artifact a year playing the game. And anything above 30 is like, that's really good. 40 crit value or above is crazy luck. So like this right here, this is an extreme well-built Garnu, and even she could barely handle it. Poor fucking Hoot Owl.
Silly churl,
Hydrotolpa really should be her boss, but she gets completely fucked here. So, because you can't run her team, because of course you need Farina for the cryo enemy there. So literally, it is, if you don't pull Malwika, you lose. It's as simple as that.
Billy churl, silly Billy,
It's as simple as that. So yeah, not a good event. I can't give a game credit for it because they ruined it with those last couple of difficulty tiers. But hey, at least it's an extra 450 Primo Gems for free a month. Well, it's not actually extra, of course, because then we take 450 Primo Gems away from the other events. So actually it's less Primo Gems overall. I've seen people saying, oh yeah, well, there's more Primo Gems. That's not how it works. They've just taken Primo Gems away from other things. I should have switched teams for this.